Well, hello there, everybody. I am so thrilled to be able to introduce you to a beauty of a woman. Her name is Tara. Hi, Tara.
Hi,
How are
Terry.
you?
I'm good, thank you.
I'm so happy to have you here and so glad that you're going to be talking and sharing your story with us. So let's talk first about why is it that you decided you wanted to join the Academy? What was your driving force for wanting to, get some awareness around your health?
Well, I wasn't, one of the things was really losing weight. I wasn't able to lose weight no matter how hard I tried. The pounds were just inching up and I was approaching 50 and my hormones were getting out of whack. And I was getting hot flashes and less energy and not feeling good.
Yeah, and so when you decided to do something about your health, were you at well, how were you physically feeling? Like was it on a scale of 1 to 10, was it like really bad, or is it just like, you know what? I'm getting to be that age where I'm starting to not feel very well and I want to do something about it.
Yeah.
What was the main reason?
I mean, I wasn't terribly bad. I'm not diabetic. I knew I could improve. But I maybe on a four, a scale of 1 to 10, about a 4 or 5. But I'm so happy I did the program. I'm so happy I'm in it. It's been really great.
Yeah, so let's talk about kind of what you experienced when you were in the academy. You just completed, congratulations, by the way, you just completed your 4-month program. And I
Mhm.
want to actually show a graphic, if you don't mind here. I'm going to show a graphic. This is something that I always ask you guys a few questions at the beginning of your journey, what your 3 top goals were. And you had written your 3 top goals for your health program was to lose weight, better digestion, and learning how to have healthy eating habits. So
Mhm.
those are you, I don't know if you remember putting those down. And I know that as we do the program, sometimes those goals change. But when you signed up, this is what your top 3 goals were. Talk to me about what happened with those 3 goals. Did you hit any of them?
Oh yes, all of them. Yes, I learned so much about nutrition and eating well, and I thought I ate relatively good before. I learned a lot in, growing up and, through my life, but there's so much that I didn't know about sugar burner, fat burner, nutrients, potassium, so much, and about how it affects your hormones. Um, yes, I learned a lot, lost more weight than I had expected.
Yeah, 14
Yes,
and a half pounds, almost 16 inches, and you're down 4 sizes, girl.
yes, my pants are bagging. I need new clothes.
It's
Um,
crazy.
and in addition to that, like my other goals were helping with my hormones because this past year I was hitting like a pre-men, I guess perimenopause, or actually I'm going into menopause. I turned 50 and hot flashes. I was getting hot flashes, and I don't. I realized recently that I don't get hot flashes,
They're
and
they're gone.
they're gone. The doctors wanted to give me supplements. I was looking into natural, hormone stuff, but um, I feel better. I have more energy. I feel more confident in myself. I feel more confident, and I know we should love ourselves at any size, but I notice it. I'm more outgoing and I actually feel like I'm happier.
Well, there's nothing wrong with women. I think we have this societal thing that says something like, "Oh, as we age, we're not supposed to feel very well, and as we age, it's just a part of aging, and we need to make sure everybody else comes before us." I just think that's a bunch of baloney. I think
Mhm.
that as we get older and as we age, we need to feel better so we can show up for ourselves and show up for our families and be
Yes.
better specimen of women. And so I
Yes.
don't know where we've come up with the idea that as we age and getting older, we're going to go through menopause, it's just a part of life. That is just not the truth. And there's
No.
nothing wrong with us making a decision to say, listen, I want to take care of me. I want to
Yes.
feel better about me. And why we have like shame and guilt about that, that is just, I think, a wrong approach and a wrong attitude. I think if
Yes.
we don't feel good about ourselves, how are we going to even show up in the world for other people or for our families or our loved ones? And even how are we going to show up for ourselves? and
Right.
our
That's
quality of
true.
life, as you just said, your quality of life.
Is better. Oh yes, my mind, it's mental and physical have improved, and the mindset, learn, how our thoughts and relate to our actions. That is amazing, and it's very, very good.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
show this graphic because one of your aha moments you said was my aha moment in the academy was when I learned my thoughts affect our actions. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yes. Well, just yeah, definitely how if I'm thinking a certain way or anxiety and or negative thinking, and the negative thinking, I'm not good at my job or something like that. I'm not good enough. And then it just encourages like the feedback. It just encourages like not getting something done and feeling less motivated.
Why do you think that has been important for you to understand how the mindset and our thinking affects your health journey? Why
I
do you
mean, I
think?
think you catch yourself, you still have those thoughts, but you catch yourself before you go to the action. Or you catch yourself, or you might be in the middle of doing something that's not good, or like if you're eating something not good, or you like then you say, oh, well, how is that going to make me feel? How is that helping me? Um, I am proud that I've stuck with this program. So I feel like the beginning of it, I was thinking not that I was going to try it, but that I was hopeful that I was going to do well. But I am so proud that I stuck with it and I made this a priority. And the accountability with the ladies, and it's been a great group. It's such a nice group. So I'm proud that I didn't quit and I put myself first.
Yeah, and do you feel like everything you've learned, you'll be able to take this information and now make it a habitual, like a priority in your life and be able to
Oh
do
yeah,
this for the rest of your life versus considering it like, well, you know what I always talk about in the academy, like I never call this program a diet because it's not.
yes.
It's a change in your lifestyle, it's a change in
Hmm.
your habits, it's knowing what your body actually needs so you can create balance so that you can start to feel better and that you can be able to do
Yes,
this the rest of your life. What's the point of
yes,
investing in your health or
absolutely.
understanding and making changes if it's not going to last,
No,
right?
absolutely. This I can see this. I can see it's very sustainable that you can continue this. It's very you can you can yeah you can go on vacation. You could do things. It's not really a diet. It's a lifestyle, and it's yeah it's very good. I want to tell my family about it, and I was I was like, this is great. And to think of food, it's made me change how I think of food as for fuel of what my body needs. And because I was the kind of eater that I would eat like 6 small meals a day. And I was always packing little baggies of food, and I would have to always eat like every 2 hours. And I was needing that sugar, even though I wasn't a diabetic, I'm not a diabetic, but my sugars were going up and down. Um, it's just amazing, and I have no cravings, and I have energy, and so that food for just fuel is just I like that. I
Yeah,
think
that I
that.
think I'm glad you brought it up because I kind of like that's kind of my own personal motto is, you guys hear me say this all the time, and people who are watching this might not be able to wrap their head around this yet, but we train you guys how to do this. But when I say I make my life exciting and my food boring, the reason
Mhm.
why most women have such an addiction to food is because they've made food their life.
Mhm.
They've used food not for fuel, they've used it for pleasure, for not feeling their emotions, and many other things. They've also
Yes.
trained their body to, like you said, become sugar burners. So then you have the cravings, and when you have
Yeah.
cravings, it's really hard. Like it's hard
Yes.
to not succumb to those cravings, right? So this is what we teach, right? We teach you how to get your body balanced. So one, you don't have cravings, you have better
Mhm.
energy, like you do. You balance your hormones, and then you can start making these changes
Oh
and it
yeah.
becomes this a part of your life and food becomes fuel and versus an
Mhm.
emotional attachment and you having to eat every time you're feeling a certain way, that
Yeah.
right there That's a hard one to wrap your head around unless you can get some coaching on it and help around it.
Yes. Yeah. So it's really changed more than just losing weight. It's been so much more than just losing weight. And it's changed, how I think about food. Um, it just, yeah, a lot of different things. I'm proud of myself, and I really love the program. It's a very nice program.
So as you know, we are having a camp coming up here in a couple weeks. And if you could give, you got a lot of people watching you today and listening to your story. If you could give them some feedback or some advice on why they really should attend camp so they can get an understanding of how to jumpstart their health, what would you tell them?
Oh, I would definitely say do it. Do it. You deserve it to put yourself, into a priority, to learn this way of a lifestyle. And even if it's not just for diabetics, and definitely not. And as women get older, but we can always at every stage in our life learn nutrition and all, and like I said, and the mindset stuff, the positivity, the support system. It's been very good.
Well, Tara, this is amazing. Congratulations. So happy for you. And I know that you have some additional goals that you're shooting towards and for, but what an amazing jumpstart you've had.
Thank you, Terry. Yes, I love the program.
Proud of you. Thanks for sharing your story, honey.
Thank you.